Today's horoscope, Sagittarius April 8, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With Mercury turning direct today, it's best to treat today as a transitional period and exercise patience. Mercury has been retrograde for over 3 weeks, but now, you'll begin to see some progress or forward movement in projects and endeavors that stalled, especially those related to your hobbies, dating life, home, family, or friendships. There can be more clarity and possibly improved communications in your personal life. These things don't happen immediately, they're gradual as Mercury regains speed in the coming days and weeks. As well, Venus is still retrograde until the 12th. You might revisit conversations or problems that confused you in recent weeks, now with more information or variables to consider. Today, you may not have all you need to make the bigger decisions. However, your confidence is building. If you feel like storm clouds are gathering today, know you can persevere through it. Even challenging cosmic weather can bring blessings if you work through the energy in a grounded way. Sweet Venus, our lesser benefic and the goddess planet of marriage and romance, will unite in an exact conjunction with icy Saturn, the planet of hardship. You may feel overly emotional, lonely, dejected, and broken on the inside. This may even be about disagreements in regard to home, domesticity, or family. Try to process the feelings and know that you can find a sense of joy by leading with love. Better days lie ahead. What do you want to work on? You may have seen a significant shift in your priorities since mid-March. Over this time, you could have felt differently about your work and life balance, responsibilities, and goals. You could have realized that your ambitions, connections, and projects were just as crucial as every facet of your career path. As Mercury stations direct in Pisces today, you may want to consider what you want to focus on and how this will impact your work and life balance moving forward. Do not be afraid to put your personal goals first. You want what you want, and you want it now. Today you may experience that quality of yours commonly known as impatience. The urgency with which you experience certain feelings may overwhelm those around you this week. Try to focus on understanding what you want and putting it into words that let people know how they can help you most. That overpowering celestial energy can be mitigated by language. Another tip: deal with your frustration with a serious workout or on the bike path. Running your own business can seem far more appealing on this day. There's an added boost to your independence, courage, and your own unique style when this vibration is in the air. This can have your mind churning with ideas and possibilities. If this is something you want to check into, this is an opportune vibration to do it under. You'll notice a stronger investigative and analytical mentality as well. Do the research you need to do, and see what is required to make your ideas come to life. While the moon is only passing through your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery, this last visit before Mars returns comes a week after Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, return to a playful and creative part of your chart to spend the next 15 years here. While the moon and Neptune connected yesterday, and this is creating a heavy lean towards the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence, it is only here for a few days. It will be a different story when Mars returns in 11 days and when the planets of passion and dreams get together. When the moon returned to an adventurous part of your chart yesterday, for the first time in our lifetime, it was to find Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, in your romantic sector. While the moon is separating from its friendly aspect yesterday, it is still in an adventurous part of your chart, and this last visit before Mars returns is a window into what the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos will find when he returns. Daily Planetary Overview. Can you handle it? That question isn't meant to intimidate, it's an invitation. An invitation to look within and ask yourself whether you're truly aligned with what you're chasing. As Venus retrograde meets Saturn in dreamy, deeply emotional Pisces, this isn't a time for surface-level decisions. There's weight in the air, the kind that asks for honesty. The kind that asks you to pause, breathe, and ask, is this really what I want? It's okay to admit when something doesn't feel quite right. Even if you've already committed. Even if you've been walking this path for a while. Just because you can see something through doesn't mean you should. If you're chasing a goal that no longer inspires you or holding on to a plan that no longer fits who you are now, consider this your gentle cosmic permission to stop, recalibrate, and pivot. That doesn't mean giving up. It means being real with yourself. It means choosing not to waste time on things that drain your spirit. The clarity you're looking for isn't far away. Mercury is stationing direct in Pisces tonight, casting a soft but steady light on your thoughts. The mental fog begins to lift. And with it comes a new kind of confidence. Not the loud, flashy kind, but something quieter, deeper. A sense that yes, you do know where you're going now even if the steps feel cautious or uncertain. You're not rushing anymore. You're moving with purpose. And that's powerful. Think of it like this. Imagine walking a familiar road, one you've traveled 100 times before. But this time, you stop. You look around. You notice a path just off to the side, a little overgrown, a little uncertain, but something about it pulls at you. That's the new direction calling. You don't have to abandon everything or burn bridges. Keep the friendships, the memories, the lessons. But let go of the habits, patterns, and relationships that are no longer nourishing you. This is a transitional phase. A threshold. And yes, sometimes that means you'll feel torn. You might notice tension rising in your closest relationships, maybe with your partner, or family, or someone who knows you deeply. Don't panic. That friction isn't necessarily a sign that something's broken. Sometimes, it's just the pressure of two people evolving at different paces. Give each other space. Breathe. Focus on your own center. And when you return to each other, it might be with clearer minds, softer hearts, and a better understanding of what really matters. As you move forward with your plans, because you are moving forward, know that things may take longer than you expect. And that's okay. This isn't a race. This is about building something real. Something that reflects who you're becoming, not just who you've been. Focus. Be patient with the process. There will be setbacks, but don't let temporary disappointment stop you. Even when doors close, others quietly begin to open. Keep your eyes and your heart open for those quiet shifts. If you're struggling to make a decision, that's normal. Doubt is part of growth. Eventually, the pieces will come together. The fog will lift. You'll see the road clearly again, and not just for yourself, but in a way that helps others too. You'll find compromise, common ground, the win-win. But in this emotionally charged atmosphere, be mindful. Emotions might run high. Tempers might flare. You might catch yourself in the middle of an argument that started over nothing. Try not to let the moment carry you away. Step back. Let the feelings rise and pass through. Don't act out of anger, especially not toward the people who care about you most. You're human. They are too. And about those big promises or shiny financial opportunities that seem too good to be true, you know where this is going. If something feels off, trust that instinct. You might not have all the information. A well-timed pause can save you from a mistake. Let the dust settle before you decide. Take care of your body. There's a lot happening in your mind and in your heart, and your physical energy might be dipping. Don't ignore it. Your nerves are whispering what your soul already knows. You need rest. Not laziness, but real rest. Quality sleep. Gentle movement. Time with yourself that's not filled with screens and distractions. When you finally do slow down, you'll realize how much your body was asking for it. And in that stillness, you'll find peace. Deep, grounding peace. Today isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about knowing when to let go and when to hold on. It's about trusting that you're not lost, even when you're in between chapters. You've come a long way. And even if the path ahead looks unfamiliar, you're not walking it alone. Others are navigating their own quiet revolutions. So share your story. Have you recently changed course? Are you letting go of something that no longer fits? What's one step you're taking toward what truly matters? Your voice could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Keep going. You're doing better than you think.